to track down what I just did with my camera stand. So I know it's here somewhere. Chances are it's probably upstairs in the office or somewhere in one of the rooms upstairs. So let's take a trip with me. All right, so been just doing some home decorating. That's basically about it. I don't even know how I missed this one right here. So I have 6 chairs in here. I'm thinking I got 4 in here. I don't know why. I get the new chair covers. Only got 4, so I have to order more. So let me see where the stand went at. Still didn't get a chance to finish Taco's fort, which I'm still going to be working on. And we got a different way how we're going to put the trim on for the, oh, there's the stand. Yeah, new rug. Got a new rug down here. Just came in yesterday today. But got a new way how we're going to add the trim on for the screen. Because the trim, when I looked it up at Home Depot and Lowe's, man, that crown molding is expensive. I mean, really expensive. So I'm thinking like, okay, there got to be another way how we're going to do this for the crown molding, for the design for that. So this is another project that we're working on too. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to get a couple pieces of flat wood, thin flat woods. I just bought a nail gun because I'm going to need that definitely for work. And what we're going to do is we're going to coat the wood, maybe in gold, and we're going to use this kind of trim decoration around it. This is going to be all individually hand painted. So I got to take the time, sit down. I got a magnifier that comes over top, and I can do my detail hand painting. This is going to be looking really, really exotic. So we're going to do that right there, and we're going to put this down on top of those flat pieces of wood and give it a nice detail, kind of an outprint kind of design to it. We design our own crown molding. So I'll show you how that turns out. I've done these before. That's going to be one project right there. As you can see, we made some changes in the house. Like I said, me forgetting I had 6 chairs. I bought 4. Trust me, I got the other 2 coming in right now. So that's going on. So we're going to be trimming this out right here. This is all going to be trimmed out in that crown molding to make it look real nice. Change out the posters, give it an old-fashioned kind of vintage looking here. Yeah, we got a lot of work to do. All right, let's go downstairs and check out the screen. So anyway, I just realized as I was looking at the screen, this can't be, this is going to be a very detailed screen. It has to be hand painted. Literally, it has to be hand painted. For how it has to be designed, has to be hand painted. As I start going over the drawings and how we're going to do this and how we're going to hook this up, I realize more and more it's going to be hand painted. I had to go out and buy some detail brushes. Usually when you're buying brushes and you're going to be detail brushes, sorry, you got to spend the money. You got to get the good ones, that horsehair, because you don't got the individual hairs fringing out, and that gets caught with paint, and that causes damage to your screen, to your whatever you're painting. Got to get the good brushes. So that's what we went and got. So I'll show you where we're at right now. So I got the chasers. The chasers came in already. They're going to run a whole chase line through here, in and out. That came in. This all has to be repainted. So I had to buy the paint for this. We're going to turn these speakers into LED light speakers. I got some rewiring to do with that. I'll show you how to turn your everyday speakers into rewiring. It's really easy to do. It's not a lot of rewiring to do at the end of the day. It's really easy to do. All this is going to be different. We're going to change the lights on the bottom and all that right there. Lights here, there, blah, blah, blah. We're already getting set up for this because this ain't coated yet. I got to hang it up here for the time being to get out of the way. So as soon as we get some good weather, this will be outside. Coat this technology. We already have 2 of the formulas just dropped. We have here Pink Unicorn, already set up to be get ready to start put together. The Blue Platinum Slate, already here to be put together. Tacos, customized paint, and gold is already here. The ingredients are already here. Sorry, I can't show you where they're at, but that's the ingredients. So what we got to do is we got to hand paint the screen because the way I want it. I want it detailed. Now I don't want it all bright yellow on this side. I want it yellow here, yellow here. I want a black strip at the bottom, and I want the Pac-Man to go behind it. Because remember, the Pac-Man screen is going to be black. So that has to be black for the display, which means I can't coat the whole thing in yellow now. Got to change it now. So what we're doing is we put the first coat on. It's going to go on light. We go back on again. We can put 3 coats on this. Get it nice and dry. Then after that, we go with a little poly. Everything has to be covered in poly to protect it, to make sure we don't have any problems at all. So everything stays, nice and solid. I had to order me another printer for down here, so I got me a laser printer designed for basically for graphic arts. We're going to do our own form of stickers and stuff, because after this, man, this works out the way I think it does. I'm not buying another sticker as long as I got to make my own. So this with a little poly, got some glow-in-the-dark UVs coming in for this. So I'm going to be setting some more stuff over here. I bought a gaming chair, a reclining gaming chair. This is a little different. This is going to be using for the flight simulator. Yes, I'm building a flight simulator and I'm building a driving simulator. So we need two of those chairs. I bring it here. I got a friend of mine who works with engines and stuff. He's going to help me with hydraulics. So that's for the gaming chair. Hydraulics. I told you, I want to put a gaming chair outside. I don't want your everyday hydraulics. I want this thing like, I'm more into like, I like racing, but I want some big hydraulics on it. I want to make it off-road, and then I can do some regular like racing on hard road. I'm not know much about racing now, but you know I'm talking about that black top. Then I want to be able to take it off road and to have the system automatically change over like a truck. That's what I want. So mind you, I had to build platforms for each one of these units I'm putting outside, and it's going to require a lot of stuff, a lot of wiring. So fun part, yeah. I told you once they got me back in the Home Depot, I'm like, oh. Let it begin. Yeah, we start building. So this is what we're doing. Like I said, all has to be done detail. Now this bar right here at the bottom, this has to be hand painted. The spray, can't use it. I don't know why I buy it. I'm gonna give it to my neighbor. My neighbor does all that kind of work, you know, chemicals and stuff. He's better off with what I am. You can have it for free. It's like a $15, $16 can of spray paint. You can use it for something else because I'm reading the side of it. It says, nope, can't use it. Even with a mask on, still can't go near it. So that's not happening. So we got our detail brushes here. Oh, they're pretty, ain't they? I got some real nice ones here. Some nice ones, some good detail. This is going to come in handy. These are going to come in handy when I do the crown molding. because I need brushes like this to be able to get that real detail work. Now that one, we're going to pick up some M&M. I told you that M&M, that stuff that they make, is good if you're doing any form of detail art. It's a really high grade kind of metallic paint. So we need it in gold and we need it in silver. I might put little dabs of red into it, little dabs of red into little areas. I mean, little flowers and stuff, and little red to make the screen stand and make it pop a little higher. We're going to do our own customized border for ourselves. I'm going to have to make me another channel. For the stuff we're going to be building this week, I'm literally going to have to make me another channel strictly on just basically designing the projects we're going to be working on. And I got a few people that are going to be coming over, a few officers that basically have been to the house and seen the stuff we're building on, like what you're doing this summer. They're going to be coming down, and I also too have a few of the paramedics, fire departments, other people that came down when I was in need, when I was going through some stuff. They helped me out. You know what I mean? Listening anytime you want to. You can have whatever you want for free. Yes, thank you so much. You're such nice people. All right. So what we're doing right now is I'm just basically going in over the screen, put my first foundation down on it. I'm going to have to need a higher stand or get a bucket or something. What do we have here? You guys aren't going to see it. Okay, I guess you can see it. You can see it from right there. We got good light in here. All right. And then we'll have to do this bit by bit by bit. This is going to take time now because I was thinking I'm going to have to paint this thing while it's hanging up, because there's no way in the world that I'm going to be able to do this while it's laying down, because I need the room in the shop for other things. And everything we have here is going to dry pretty quickly, which is good. That means I don't have to wait until, and I hate to say it, 7 days, because somebody, you did it to yourself, you make these comments about 7 days for a screen. You have any idea how long it would take me if I had to wait 7 days to things right? How many applications are on this screen right now? We're going to do that. I'm going to buy me a cheap screen tonight. Bring it down here, and we're going to paint this thing multiple times. Show you how many coats it takes to jack up a screen. It's quite a lot. It's around 30. It takes quite a lot. So the simple fact that 4 applications on a surface, and the reason why they're so thin, because in fear that your screen is going to basically jam up. I told you, I sat there on camera saying hogwash. It's bullcrap. We've done it already. I literally cracked the screen one time. I actually jammed the motor one time on the screen. Refused to come out. 30 applications, a little bit more than that or less. But as you can see, this screen used to be a 12. No, it was 12, a 17, and that's a 21. So there's 3 coatings on this surface right here alone. The surface right here that you're seeing used to be white. Remember, it's the white and black screen we changed over. This has 2 coatings on it. So there are multiple applications on this surface, and it doesn't jam. Matter of fact, we were able to roll it up and roll it down. When we came downstairs, we just rolled it up and rolled it up, no problem whatsoever. So at the end of the day, no. Yeah, some people have to be careful when they say stuff, because I don't know. I don't know why people do it. I don't know. You have to be to back it up, like I said at the end of the day. You can't just say stuff for the sake of just saying stuff. And someone's going to test your theory out. Sure enough, they are. So you have to be able to know what you're talking about. When you go on camera and start running your mouth. So I'll paint it up. We're just putting on the surface, that's it. Now they do make a paint that's one coat for metal. They do make it. I can't work with it. It's an oil base. And even if it's a water base, it still has, I wouldn't know. People say, well, how do you know if your stuff is going to be basically low VOC or basically low smell? I have respiratory issues. If this stuff basically did something wrong, it trigger off, I couldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole at all, period. So I can't go near it. That's how I would know. If it affects me, and my lungs are extremely sensitive, it definitely would affect you. So I'm painting in close quarters right now. We have no open doors, no ventilation going on right now. And freaking the dream. I love working with this stuff. We got to do some more screens. Once we finish the Pac-Man screen, we got to do some more art screens. We got to do some crazy. I'm thinking about doing a design, a drawing design art up on the side of the screen, because you can draw on these screens. You don't realize that. You're not going to jam the motor. Whoever told you that hokey pokey nonsense, like I said, didn't know what they're talking about. You're not going to jam the motor. Those of you who are artists out there, oh, I wish I had your skill level. I really do. The ability to be able to draw those action, Dragon Ball Z action figures and all that stuff. Man, I had that stuff all over my screen. Oh, man, you can have a ball with this. And then on top of that, we put our coding into it, and that allows us to be able to have our technology pushed through. By the way, that technology right there is a Black Phantom. That's the Black Phantom. So let's go back over it again. But yeah, you gotta know. At least let's get somebody some ideas. Somebody out there get some ideas from this. Get some ideas out of it. Do something different. That's why, so when it comes to our screen paints, you gotta think outside the box. Don't think like everybody else. That's what you gotta do. Don't think like everybody else. You gotta think outside the box when it comes to our screen paint products. Cool. I'm gonna let this dry a little bit. This is already dry on this side, so I'm gonna start here. That over here. All right. So we'll let this dry. We'll go back in again, and then after that, I have to do this 3 times to get that certain darkness I want out of it. All right. We're gonna brush rows here. Down there. So let me show you from this side. So we got it coated from here, over here real nicely, right? All done. Now we're not worrying about that. That can be detailed. That's what those fine thin brushes are for. I got to get those areas of red. Down here at the bottom, we got them coated in red. I'm going to tape that up, get that ready for that bright yellow, because the bright yellow comes in tomorrow. Get that knocked off. We get the bottom part knocked off in bright yellow, top part in bright yellow. We're going to keep this in jet black. And like I said, we're going to put our stickers here. We're going to put the Pac-Man symbol right over there. And we're going to have the Pac-Man symbol. We make our own stickers. These are sticky paper stickers. You can get these on Amazon for pretty much, the paper is pretty much nothing. It's really cheap. You can get the high gloss. I don't like to use the high gloss. I use the flat. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut each one of these individually out. We're going to take some glow-in-the-dark UV hobby paint, because it's going to dry clear, but it's going to come up with each color. So each one of these is going to have a UV color, so it's going to glow in the dark. Paint over top of it with a little poly to protect it. We got our own stickers right there, and they glow in the dark too on top of that. So when this thing fires up, because there's going to be LED lights right next to it, we're going to put the chasers, a strip of chasers here, and a strip of chasers at the top, so it gives it that look like it's moving. Now, the Pac-Man pellets, we're going to actually make those ourselves. So we're going to take a little tape, a Q-tip with some paint, and we're going to dab one of these drops onto it. That's going to glow in the dark too also. So you got to think outside the box. We're going to start on, once we get all the projects done, then we'll start getting some real technical stuff. I'm going to build some PCs in here. So I'm going back into building gaming PCs. I am basically looking to get myself a micro ATX motherboard, because I basically want to do some stuff where we're going to make a PC submerged in vegetable oil. So it's going to be like a little time capsule unit. I don't know what kind of theme I'm going to give it yet, but I know I'm going to get a nice little UFO box, and we're going to basically seal that in the inside with some silicone, what we got to use to basically keep it from anything from leaking out. We're going to turn that case into a vegetable oil case, light it up in neon and all that good stuff. And then we're going to build a screen to go with it. So the screen's going to be using some invisible black technology, which we have sitting over there. We're going to make our own portrait mode screen, set that up with a projector. The projector I'm going with basically is going to be that Sunbeam LG projector, that ultra short, the little tiny one that got you sit right up close. But we're going to have that in the back. screen is in the front. I'm going to set up a nice little setup right there. I saw some LED lights, and the LED lights actually have a form of a liquid that flows to it. So we're going to have that wrapped around it with the speakers that light up the water and everything. It's really cool. So that's kind of stuff we're going to be working on the side. That I want to set down here for my main computer for work. And I got the boosters coming. I bought 4 of them. So that should be enough to turn the house into a Wi-Fi monster field. Right now we got a little bit of screensavers right there, so my machine doesn't keep. Well, picture slideshow. I don't use screens, just a slideshow. Copy on a bunch of gaming pictures and just put it into a slideshow. That'll run all day. So right now we have to use the line from upstairs right now. So I don't want that dinky line running through the house. So I got 100 foot of white heavy duty cable until the electrician can come down and install my outlets. Now my outlets down here are going to be different. It's going to have their own separate breaker on them, just in case if anything trips off, it doesn't touch my box over there, because I'm going to be hooking up some crazy stuff down here. So we're going to have a separate circuit breaker for the 2. We've got some heavy duties out there, just in case if I get a few commercials. And we're going to have some light ones in here for running whatever we want, you know? So that'd be cool too, because I told them, look, they got to have circuit breakers on them. If anything trips, I don't want it knocking up my box over there. So yeah, it's going to cost me a little pretty penny, but it's going to be worth it. All right, man, I'm telling you, I'm happy. It's going to be a busy day tomorrow. Really, really busy day tomorrow. Busy day tomorrow. And then we got the orders that are coming on top of that. So I got to keep track of my orders and stuff. I'm so happy about the whole thing with the United States Postal Service and how we're going to be shipping out boxes now a lot faster for our customers. Cleaned up, and that's done right there. Anything else in here? I just got to rotate my bottom. That's basically about it. Let's watch some Pac-Man off with this. Now, once we get outside, summertime kicks around again. We got some plans for outside. So I got the guy coming down to break up the cement. I want it nice and smooth. It's nice out there now, but I want it nice and smooth. So he's going to break up our cement. Smooth out the driveway and everything, so that looks nice. And I'm going to get one of those, I don't know how big a screen I'm gonna need, but it's going to be basically mesh material. Now having a mesh screen, it's going to connect from one side and go all the way around and come this way. It's going to allow me to mount my projectors up to my deck. Keep in mind, they're going to be shielded, so if any water comes down, I'm going to show you how we're going to design our own form of, we're not going to be out there in the rain anyway to begin with. But anyway, we're going to put a system out there where we can actually connect our projectors. Love at the end of the day to put a massive upside down lazy Susan so I can swap my projectors out at will by just moving them from one section to the next. That's something I got to look into. Yes, I do. But anyway, got the inspector coming in to look at the deck. I want the deck looked over again. Anything has to be repaired, get it done, get it fixed, get it repainted because I don't like the color of it. And then I'm going to do the wraparound screen. So we're going to spray inside the screen, outside the screen. So we're going to do demonstrations inside and out or out and in at the same time. I'm going to put a nice patio furniture set up out there, and I'm going to put a workstation out there so I can work outdoors if I want to. Maybe do a little barbecuing. That'd be nice. We got the squirrel sanctuary we're building on the other side, and then we got the 3 units we're going to design. So since we have the mesh screen, which is fantastic, airflow can come in and can make contact with me, keep me nice and cool. And on top of that, airflow can basically go in and out, pass through the screen without turning into a giant sail and it ripping up from the ground like the last one did. So that's going to be nice to watch too. And we can do some special 3D effects on it. Oh, no, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. You do know these units that we're designing are designed to basically be taken apart. They can be taken, everything we're building out there can be taken apart and stored. So that way you can make room to put other things up there. Because I want the backyard to be a platform. So then we're going to bring out another piece of mesh, which is going to cover the backyard. Tree stump has to be removed. All logs in the back have to go because there's going to be 3D projectors mounted to the deck that will actually turn anything that's on the ground into whatever we want. Which means if I want to turn the ground into lava, I can do that. And that's going to be coated with the new technology. That is for being done for 3D applications for companies that right now that we're getting involved in for using our technology in 3D applications. So, but that's where we're going at. That's where we're heading. I think this was a good thing to do. I got down here, I thought to myself, you know what? I'll come down here and put one screen down here. I knew it was going to lead to something. It's always leads to something. Nothing ever goes easy for me. I mean, I'm not saying it's not a bad thing, but but my brain it functions like that. And you see me playing the video game. Oh, we're not done. This is going to be a reactor. I told you we're turning into a reactor. That's going to be turned to a reactor. I'm still working on it. I also ordered the stuff for that to make my own form of reactor turbine engines. That's going to be turned into something pretty cool. But anyway, as I told you before, I came down here just to put one screen down here, the max I was zoning. Boom! It turned into this, which is fun. You know what I mean? At least I'm getting more room out of this than I'm doing the tech room. I don't do the tech room too much. Let's see what we got going on back here. Woo, we need let me see. We need what's going on. Where's the controllers? Where are all my controllers at? No controllers. No controllers are way over there. So I like to have my. Oh, here they are. These, ladies and gentlemen, are the chasers. We just got them. These are the ones we're going to be running through. So instead of having the ceiling, I want a little different. I want like a separate power line running through here. So we got LED lights running up through this whole place. There's going to be LED lights over here. We have LED lights fired up in the corners. You're seeing them stand to light up the corner. We're getting those. This area's going to look crazy. We're going to have one single LED light. Actually, it's going to start from here. These are the chasers. It's going to run all the way up the stairs, come across, single line, coming down, run across the pipe under Dirty Betty. That's what we call this sink over there, is Dirty Betty. Bring it around the back of Dirty Betty. It's going to come right through here. It's going to come right to the side of here, right here. It's going to connect. It's going to disappear here. So how we're going to make it disappear, like it's disappeared, it comes up to the pipe through here. All you use is a little stucco and some tape. Cover it over with some tape, hit it with some stucco, blend it into the screen, into the wall. You don't even see it. You see it here and then pop up here from somewhere. It's going to come right here. I had to buy the covers for these insulators so it doesn't burn my cables or lines or short any of the circuits. So I had to run the padding for these installations. I should have had a long time ago. Sorry if I'm speaking at 100 miles an hour. I had a piece of cake, so I'm really wired right now. All right, so it's going to run from here, come straight down here. It's going to disconnect from here. It's going to connect to this pipe here. It's going to come that pipe, connect down there, go way down straight to the bottom. Then we're going to put a piece of wood from here, paint it black, so it blends in. It's going to run across that piece of wood here. It's going to come right back up on the back of this, disappear into that, because it's not to disappear. Come back through here, come back through here, and then we're going to run the next piece out back there. So it looks like it's channeling one strip, one line of chasers, chasing themselves back and forth to make it look like it's actually jumping from area to area to area to area to area. That's how we're going to hook it up, just one of these. We got, with this pack, I got about, what came with this? Anyway, I never looked inside this. Got a remote controls. In the kitchen, I'm LED light in the kitchen. I bought stuff to LED light the kitchen. The corners in the kitchen are a little brighter. I bought the new oven. I bought the new range to match. I got something a little bit more retro. I bought paintings for the kitchen to dress it up. Yeah, I'm overhauling the kitchen. The crock pots, utensils, everything for the kitchen. Like all this stuff for the kitchen. Bathroom I'm still working on. I'm taking the bathroom. The bathroom's going to be a little bit of a Japanese kind of style to it. That's what's going to have. I used to sell, hold on, but oh, wow, look, I've got a hater already. Sorry, bye-bye. Gotta go. We don't entertain y'all anymore. We don't entertain y'all until they can back up their products. So, bye-bye. And you know, it's funny, he said maybe I should sell, instead of LED lights, you don't see this technology right here looking you in the face? You didn't just see me walk through my house? Okay, then. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous, okay? Jealous is not pretty. But I think they get mad because they can see the screen crystal clear. That's a Black Phantom, so enjoy. But anyway, let's move on. We don't have time for the haters until they back up their products. And I'm guaranteeing Monday morning when I pop on, because I'm not going to any accounts today. But Monday morning when I go in, I bet you the shopping carts are still locked. And I bet you $100 that he hasn't started any of the test demonstrations at all, period. All right, then. All right, so, wait, we only got 2 of these? You've got to be kidding me. There better be 2. Ah, man, we got to go make another order. I could have swore I dropped in 4 for these. I got to check my order forms. We ordered a bunch of lights. Let me see what we got in here. Sometimes we'll put 2 in here. One of the things you got to worry about, too, when it comes to LED lights, they started doing this. You got to be real careful. I don't know why they started doing this, but certain companies started doing this to the LED lights. What they'll do is they'll give you a pack of lights, right? And you're supposed to be to daisy chain these. You're supposed to be to snap these to another set, right? What they'll do is they'll cut this all clean off. You won't even see it. If you don't see this part sticking out, then you just got gypped. Because what they'll do is they'll tuck it in here, and when you go to pull it out, you'll be like, what the freak is the connector to the other side? There is no connector to the other side. You can't use it. You can only use one roll. That's it. Because you only get one power supply. That's it for it. You have to go and buy another power supply to run that one. So be careful about those. These connectors are a little different for the chaser. This is how the chaser's connectors look. They're a little different. So these are designed to be daisy chained. And also too, like I said, as you run these things through, keep in mind, you can only run like about 3 of these before they start to go dim. So, pay like 6 of these. These things are better. This is not going to be enough. I have to buy more. Not going to be enough to do it. Unless I got these mixed up with the gamer, because the gamer has, these are for the gamer upstairs. The gamer has chasers on them too. Oh, all right. Because I know I had more than this when I bought these. There's supposed to be 4 of these. This is not going to be enough. This is for the gamer upstairs. All right, I'll put these upstairs for this one right here. So let me get the other one open. All right, you can see this. All right, so now you see here, this is 2 sets of lights that are designed to link in with each other, right? Now you notice that you'll have your connector here and you have your connector here. These are going to connect together to make one long chain. But if you notice, this one has a power supply here. And this one here also too has a power supply in, because you can't link more than 4 of these together or they go dim, really dim. And the more you add to it, the dimmer they get. You got to add a power supply for every 3 you put in. So every 3 you put in, you got to drop a power supply. If you look upstairs in the tech room, and I got them running all through the tech room, there's a power supply running for every 3. If not, I found out the hard way. When I was connecting them, I was like, wait, why are the lights so freaking dim? And I pulled out one of the connectors for the 4th, and it got bright. I was like, oh, it has to be a power supply for every 3. You just have to remember that when you're installing them in. Yeah, system online here. Trying to decide for a minute. Sorry about that. Let's see. Oh, wait. We're running, let me see. We're running, I'm not going to sync them. Because if I sync them now, I got to disconnect them, and then I got to go through the problem of syncing them again. I'm going to put that sounds for these on.
Line in.
Yeah, because I got those speakers right there. We're going to turn those. Those are going to go in the dark. So they're going to be black, but the paint we're going to use on them is completely invisible. So they're going to glow. Everything down here is going to glow. So that's going to be pretty cool to watch. But we're going to turn that into UV speakers. It's really easy to do. To turn them into like sound activating speakers with the lights and all. Because if your speakers have a UV output, then you just buy the sound activated LEDs that come with the UV output and just plug it into the side. That's basically about it. Oops, sorry about that. There's almost what to do. All right, let me see what's going on here. I'll take another controller. So I looked at a flight stick for the PS4 and PC. I think I'm gonna get the one for PC. PC flight stick is the boss. I'm gonna get one of those. I also looked at driving simulators, and definitely got one for PC. PCs are what, pricey, but definitely worth it. We do sticks on here only. No automatics, people. No automatics. Stick only. Now, it's driving with an automatic is not driving. Driving with a stick is really driving. I'd be like, why would you drive? Because on top of that, very few people want to steal your car when you got a stick. Because they be looking at the window like, really? It's a stick. This is an old school car thief, and he's going to take it. But other than that, the average Joe going to look at it like, I ain't touching that. But when you want to drive, really drive, don't use automatic. Let me see. Connection. It's really not that hard to do it. Let me see. Set the next one here. Oh man, I might put it in a network station too. Might as well. Put a couple of beefy servers in this bad boy. Oh no, they were called a T1, T3, and T5s. That's what they were. Earthlink used to offer those things. You get like 15 IP addresses with these bad boys. Oh, they were fantastic, man. Because you can like do all kinds. 15 IP addresses? Are you kidding me? Man, at the end of the day, ban me all you want. Knock yourself out. I got 15 of these bad boys. I'll drop another one up. This is when we're on Xbox 360. So wait a minute. So now, let me get this straight. I remember if you came in Grand Theft Auto with mods, you'd be banned right from the door. You get a lifetime ban for that. So now they're allowing people to go in with mods now? Because I watch a lot of the games where I see people going to using for mods and stuff. And there are people that are using mods around regular people who can't use mods. Unless they got special modded lobbies where battle modded where modders can go in and have a ball, which would be pretty cool. Because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? You get a chance to have some fun. I've bumped into a couple of really cool modded lobbies. Oh, the That for Dead when it was raining witches. That was freaking cool. Very cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. It makes the game more fun too on top of that. Or we did Burnout Paradise. Somebody switched all the cars in the garages to shopping carts. You ever go down the side of a hill with a shopping cart with turbo boost? Oh, that's freaking funny as I don't know what. Especially with a bunch of your friends all laughing while you're watching their cars get jacked up, while your car gets jacked up. Oh, it was hilarious. All right, now we're back online. We're good. That's how bright and beautiful our screen comes up on Motorized. I think I was painting the screen in game, and it was like I was gaming on the gamer paint behind the back of it. Oh, we got the gamer paint. I forgot about the gamer paint. We got to get this thing up and going because a few people are asking me about this gamer paint we got. This is these lights are going to be for whatever remote control lights are on this thing right here. All right, and if you're looking for chasers, make sure that it doesn't say changing lights, it says chasers. So make sure when you buy them, you put down chasers. That's what you're doing. Chasers or chasing. That's what you're going to look for. This is what you want. Now this setup right here, I can run through my cell phone through an app, which I don't care to do. Oh, I can't wait to get my gaming chair down here. I don't know when that's going to be here. You got a gaming chair with a recliner. The recliner climbs out, but it's not the big recliner. It's like an Andrew gaming chair with the recliner that comes out. Back massage, whole 9 yards, all that goodie. Gotta have the back massage. Updates when you crash. Get them updates later. I'm gonna check this out real quick. I didn't get a chance to test this screen out.
Overdrive. Select a vehicle.
We definitely using that one.
Dynamo.
Get big chair. So that's drying out. Just play on this for a little bit. We're gonna get the whole screen filled out right now. We're run a test run on it.
Boost and rush to earn points with your team.
Oh, nice! Landed that beautifully. Oh, and I knew it. You always give me that karma boy. For now, I guess, right? Train yard. Train yard. I don't like you in the track. Oh no! Yeah, that's my fault. It's the bird. That's traffic. That's a headache. So that pause allows your boost to build up as you jump. Train yard. Fast. Oh, I wish I had a steering wheel for this.
Get ready.
Woohoo! Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Yes! I'm gonna see if I can get a steering wheel for this. I mean, if I have to map it out or reprogram it, I'm gonna get a steering wheel for this. I love this game so much. Off my bad, off my bad. Somebody's blazing already. Whoa! That'd be a... Oh! Mistakes. I was trying to cut around that corner. I was like, there's a rock there. I can get around that. Bet on the bike, boy. Better get that little car on a bike. Get off me, get off me, get off me. That's unnecessary. He's blazing too, he's blazing. Oh, he's freaking blazing. I can get him, I can get him. Oh, that was a good run. That was a freaking good run. They give you the bonus points. If you jump, you got to hit the ground just right. So you can't. So it's like a couple of minutes or a couple of seconds before you hit the ground. You got to boost and take off at the same time. Technically, your wheels really can't be touching the ground when you hit the boost, but they got to be touching the ground. You got to time it just right. That's how you get the points to boost your system up. I didn't realize that till the last minute when I watched somebody in the game. I saw them jump from the side, and when they hit, they were barely hitting the ground. They hit the boost and they took off. I'm like, oh, that's how they're jumping the boost so fast. And you get bonus points. You can upgrade your vehicles. Never really got a chance to get into this game because I'm always using it for demos. But I got the driver hooked on it. She can't stop playing it. And this co-op, you can play online with other people and stuff like that. Have a ball, smash people's cars. Got note modes. They have this thing called the freaking what do they call it? Enforcers and gladiators. Oh man, I love those things. All right, let's go back over the screen a little bit. This one is black paint. One thing about I get to make stuff. I get to sit back and play do a little gaming at the same time. I work on my screens. Now, for real quick, not to be rude to your naysayers, you know why I have to be really careful? This is 100% black paint. If that hits that screen right there, you know what's going to happen? It's going to leave a black spot in the middle of my screen. You know why? Because that technology generates a higher white level. Can't use black paint next to our screens. It'll mess them up. So I have to be really careful how I paint this in. Usually I would have a piece of plastic across it right now, but this stuff is pretty thick. I ain't worried about it. If I just jack it up, then I just take the paint and just go right over top and be done with it. That's all. Yep. Go right over black paint. Yep. Nice. All right, so what I'm thinking about, I want to put a bigger motorized projection screen. This does a 92-inch, right? So if I put an extension piece on the side, something I can lock out and then lock it back in so I don't smack my head on it going back and forth, I can put a 120-inch screen, not about a 100-inch screen, 115-inch. So I'm going to buy a 115-inch black screen, and we're going to turn that into the unicorn one. We're going to do a couple of them. It's easier for me to store these because I can put them back in the frame and stack them in the corner. So I'm going to build me a rack system. So like an umbrella stand, I can throw all my motorized projection screens in there, of course, with some padding at the bottom so I don't jack them up, and make individual slots so I can slide them in there. And anytime I want one, it'll be marked on the side. Just pick it up, hook it on, do the demonstration, put it back in. That makes it a lot more convenient. I think I'm going to do it that way instead. And then I can put a latch piece on the side that can extend out, lock out. I can connect the screen on it and then do it that way. You know what I mean? I can adjust how big a screen I want to put on here. But I think 115 is the biggest I'm going to do. Because Elite makes a 115 for a good size. It's an all black one. So we're going to change that. We're going to change the case, the color of the case and everything. We're going to make it the unicorn screen. Oh, this screen's going to be gorgeous. Trust me. I got ideas already. God's blessing me. Ideas already in my head on how we're going to hook this up. It's going to be the ultimate gamer girl screen. Screen for gamers. For girl gamers or whatever. We're going to put it that way. If you're a guy and it's something you're into, I'm not judging you. I'm getting one myself. Actually, I am getting one myself. It's serious. Matter of fact, I'm getting myself a pair of Hello Kitty headsets to go with them too. And y'all can say whatever you want. I don't care. Now, my friend, one of my people I have contracts with, has 2 daughters. They're big time gamers. We're going to be setting up screens for them. We're going to be deciding to go. How are we going to get there? How are we going to get there? All right, let that dry. Let's get into some gaming real quick. Have some fun here. I think I'm going to do, let me see. I'm going to enforce on this one. Can I get a big boy? What we got going on? All right, switch. I want to do switch. Let's see. Each generation usually has the enforcers on them. Kind of, I'm going to get one of this one.
Countdown.
You got an enforcer.
Select vehicle.
Anything with that vehicle. That's the gas guzzler.
Switch.
We got bike. I might get an enforcer on this one, but I'll take a bike. I haven't done a bike in a while. I'll get this one.
Blade.
I might, if it's a switch, I might get an enforcer on this one. But I love the bikes, man. I don't keep the bikes long, man. I love the bikes. I don't keep them long. They always smash me up on the bikes. Oh, it's all bikes? Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, that is joy. Usually it's never like that. Usually there's a bunch of enforcers in that bad boy.
3 switches and 3 vehicles.
All right.
Go.
Oh, I'm gonna wreck my own bike! No, I just got it! Please tell me it's a bike. Mother George! Off-roads. It's gonna land right on me too. No, it's not gonna land on me. Got a big dumpster in. Just got the bike. I said, no, everybody's got bikes. There's no way around me to keep my bike for a good distance, and I wreck it. Jumps on here, baby. Now we're on a 720p, $270 projector. Right now. And of course, you know we're in the max out zone. Out of the way. Definitely in my way. Oh, I want to take that. Oh, Mother George. Oh, whatever. I'll do it next time around. I haven't done that one yet. Steering on this thing is not. I don't like the steering on this. All over the map. I was trying to go run the train. I'm always trying to figure out new paths in this game. What I got? Oh, I'll take this one any day. Better steering. Music. I love music. I seen the new one with the off-road bike. I gotta get that one next.
No targets ahead.
Got this one. Yeah, already. Whoa! It's right on top, man. It's definitely interesting.
5 targets remaining.
Look at that.
3 targets remaining.
Bam! Cardi building. I like the fact in this game that, oh shoot, is that what I think it is? Yes, Gladiator. Got myself Gladiator. Oh yeah, like you're really gonna take this on. Gladiator, baby. That's my pass. No, just Gladiator. Now you two, I can't wait to play this on the big screen over here. Oh man, I can't wait to get that thing set up. Give me the Enforcer. I think the Enforcer. That's the Enforcer. I like these knees. I can keep them alive that long. Boost.
1 target remaining. No target.
Alright people, I'm gonna get ready to tape up the bottom of my screen. What time we got up on here? Alright, because I don't want to kill too much time off. I got a bit tomorrow morning. I got a crazy freaking day tomorrow. I'm gonna be showing off multiple screen paints tomorrow, and I gotta order the other screen because I think I'm gonna turn that into a unicorn. I mean something that's gonna be really nice. Yeah, I'm gonna do a black screen, 115 inches. Yeah, I'm gonna raise from here to here. So that'd be nice from there to there. That'll give me exactly what we need. 150. Oh, two real quick. For the customer who I'm doing the customized screen for, we're not, keep in mind, they're out of season, but I'm doing this for somebody. So what we're going to have with the girl gamer screens, right? All right. We're going to have pre-blackout called Surface, about 115 inch, for the coat. Here, voila. And I'm doing a customized for customer. It's just for him only. Like I said, we used to spray them, but we don't spray them anymore now since we got the invisibles. All right, so that's going to come with the Surface. And we're going to have some LED lights that'll come with it. It'll be a nice little package setup. We're going to have the same thing for the Phantom version of the Gamer. It's going to come with the Surface, and it's going to come with the chaser. I can put chasers in both of them. Who cares? Might as well. I'm pretty sure you want the chasers, right? You want lights bouncing around your screen back and forth to be able to control them through your cell phone apps and all that cool stuff, right? So we'll put that in there for free. Now, we're going to do both of them at the same time. We get both of them knocked out of the way. Then we'll start on the rest of the screen paints. The other projects we're working on, so it's going to be a busy couple of weeks. Let me see what we're doing here. Wait a minute. Put you guys in this direction for a minute. I got to contact my neighbor and say, hey, look, you want some paint? Yo, my man. Cool dude. He does furniture restore. Over there. Everybody does something over here. That's what I like about this neighborhood. The guy across the street, he used to be, a lot of people around here retired. So the guy over there used to do all that kind of brickwork, all that stuff. If I want to put in a fire pit or whatever, I went in his backyard yesterday. Keep my distance, but like I said, for fire, he got a fire pit. His backyard is the bomb. Fountain, a whole 9 yards. Like, oh, are you freaking kidding me? Windows looking to the front of the house. He used to do all that kind of work. So I'm like, look, I need this broken up, so and so and so. Yeah, he's gonna hook me up. Everybody around here retired in something. So it's always, man, cool to know people. So you know exactly, like when I first came out of the shelter, then I didn't talk to anybody. But now, like you do this thing, yeah. Now he finds I do these projection screen setups. They want one back there in their setup. So, you know, it's like a kind of a trade for trade. I think it's pretty cool. So we're going to be doing stuff like that. The other guy on the other end, he is a chef. He's a chef, made his own barbecue sauce, does all that stuff. I see him out there barbecuing every freaking summer. Every summer. Man, nice to know. Like I said, hook me up with a platter or two. I'm good. I'll get with something. I like it out here like this. But you know, eventually nothing lasts forever. But I told you before, Mr. Bird has plans to move, which I need 4 acres. I desperately need 4 acres. I'm building something. Can't tell you what I'm building, but I can tell you I need 4 acres to do it. Acres to build it. Approximately 4 acres to build it. So I'm online checking out, since I'm upgrading the shop, we're gonna be doing a lot of cool stuff and stuff. I figured I would start upgrading on how my cameras work. So I'm actually getting some of those motorized camera stands, and I might even get myself a nice drone too, something that can follow me around and record everything that I'm doing for the backyard. That would be nice. That'd be nice to have. You think? There we go. Let's do another game. I'll choose something else. And then I want to come back and finish that right there. Get that all finished up tomorrow. Because I need to be done. But yeah, I'm going to get, my friend's going to, he's the one that does that kind of stuff. I don't build drones. Look at that, brand new pants on. I'm already wrecking them already. I almost wiped my hands on my pants that fast. Get a rag. Just bought new clothes today. I bought more new clothes. Yeah, tonight, Mr. Bird's got me out and about now. When I designed the other YouTube channel, get myself a 4K GoPro, you get a chance to watch me walk out a lot of hardware shops and stuff and buy stuff for building stuff. So we're going to build a lot of cool stuff. And on top of that, me doing this is good therapy for my agoraphobic to get me out. Still not going to parties and stuff like that. Still not going on vacations. Nah, no. But as for moving out and about and buying some stuff, oh man, I went over to freaking Home Depot and saw the freaking section for tools. Oh, Homer with the donut. I'm gonna have to put myself a work shed out back for some tools. But I definitely bought a nail gun. I need one of those badly. All right. When we get the barbecue this summer too, my lungs are much better. Get the barbecue. Yeah. I can't wait. Right, where am I going with this? Oh, I'm gonna be over here, right? Ooh. Oh, I bought the joystick for the arcade. So when I play Pac-Man, no more of this. I got me one, and a big one, but it's a good size one. They got another one with the Atari emblem on it, but I'll probably get that later on. All right, let me see. We're gonna do not too hyped up today. Oh, I want to do a shooter. I haven't done a shooter in a while on here. Let me see what I got in my category. I know I got a good shooter in here. Let me see. Where's it at? Oh, there it is, right there. That's a good one. Now I wonder, once I get the flight simulator controller down here, I wonder other games I can play it on. I'm pretty sure I'm probably use a lot of the shooters on it. Ooh, I'm gonna have to build a special screen for that one. Now that's one definitely gonna have to be outside. There's no way in the world that thing will ever work inside the house. It'll be too big. How about we design a screen that basically has the ability to be able to change from portrait to landscape at the same time. So bottom line, we'll put a huge cog on the back of it. We can actually move it, or we can make it motorized if we want to do it that way too. But now if you do a motorized, it's going to be parts, it's going to be too much time to put together, and there's going to be issues, we'll just do it manually. So we can make it so the screen can swing this way. We can have a portrait, right, this way, like this, for shooters, and then we can bring it out this way for simulated and driving. Yes, that'd be awesome. Like, oh, but he's not going to build all this stuff. Yeah, watch me. If you haven't seen some of the stuff I built so far, yeah, okay. Some of the stuff is quite easy to put together. It's really easy to put together. It's not that hard to put together. So. No coffee, no tea, one slice of cake, and boom. And just shoot it off. Now, if you're wondering where I got the throw at for the sofa at, that is a shower curtain. You want to make sure it's polyester and cotton blend. You don't want it plastic. You want it sticking to you. You're like $20. Can I basically... Well, can I get stages? Thank you, because I definitely want to go to that first stage of the freaking blah, blah, blah. I just talked so much in the first stage. That's a tutorial. What is stage 2? Yeah, might as well. There ain't another game under. But I got a challenger, and I've never even done a challenge. Half these games I've never really got a chance to play. So I just come on here and I show you guys with the game how it looks on the screen, and then I just go back and doing something else.
Ito, it's Driad. We're at the lift. Beginning descent.
Good luck, Akita. Activity in the confinement area is about what we expected. I'll make a little noise to draw their attention. Yeah, hold on. I think I saw something strange. I'll make a lap around the observation tower.
Where did you go?
Nothing. Sorry for the false alarm. Wait. Akita, do you
Oh, they jacked up on saying really? Yeah. Smack with the back of the engine. Yeah, I got whipped badly on that one. Got 9 credits on here. Smacking with the back of the engine.
Akita, do you copy?
Really? There is no way. Gotta get flip on that one. Gun in the front. Really? Give me a corner of the screen or something. You went for air in that one. Man.
Akita, do you copy?
Mother George. Let me get out of that? Yeah, I was. My goodness, man. How you like it? Oh, yeah, that's fantastic. Where did that come from? Kidding me. Gotta go against the top. Coming in. Rockets are coming from where? Oh, there. When it's back, when it's back. Oh, neutral. It wrecks me, almost wrecks me in the process. I gotta fight him again. Comes again.
Fucking damn. Fuck.
Popped up again. Okay.
Die, you son of an ass. Akita.
I don't get it. Like, first time when he comes in, he beats looking crap at him. The second time going it's a little easier to take down. Maybe because he's damaged, I don't know.
I hope you die in there, Cost.
These are games you can get for like $7, $8. You don't pay a lot of money for them. I got mines chasing me. How big is this down here? Yeah, they're mines. Magnet mine.
Service tunnels.
a timer going off at the same time. Like, where's the freaking timer going off? Right back at the beginning. Mother George.
I hope you die in there, Carl.
Pretty much I'm going to die there. Again, don't mind something can follow you. Come in. In a certain amount of time. It's 41 clicking right now.
I'm in the service tunnel.
I'll take the hit. Oh, I hit a wall. I'll take it. Come on, hurry. Reset my time. Already in. Freaking Jerry. No, I'm not doing this again. I don't have the patience. I got the patience. They got a timer going off. The time when you go through, they got 40 minutes to get through that mess. Oh, I can't do it right now. I got the patience. Let's go to another one. Let me see. Here. I gotta do the Alien versus. I haven't even got around to playing that thing yet. I'm gonna do. Let me see. I haven't had a chance. I bought this game, didn't get a chance to really get into it, but I'm gonna check it out right now. While we're doing this, I'm gonna put a code in on here real quick. I'm gonna just run. I didn't get a chance to play this game yet. I bought it, but I never played it. think I might do a Call of Duty screen too. Camouflage over screen paint job. We'll do a couple of them. All right, let's check this one out. I haven't had a chance to play this yet. Let's get right into it. The game. Player. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, it's not. I thought it was co-op.
Far to the east lies the Middle Kingdom, the homeland of great thinkers and incredible artists. The land of mighty rivers, majestic mountains, and mysterious forests.
I got another beat 'em up game on.
The legendary temple of South Charlene.
Okay.
First appeared here.
I really don't get into stories too much. I kind of like both of them. I just want to get into this game, see what it's like. Sorry about that.
Bandits again in less than a month. I must find grandfather. He probably went to fight them on his own again.
This is nice. Dodge is what? Oh, this is dodge. Oh, nice. Any pots up and smash in here? Okay, that's how you pick stuff up. Okay. Very good, cool. Okay, I already got that already. That's pretty basic common sense. What's that for? Okay, cool. Buddy. There's a long staff on them. Man, that dude goes to them. That's how you heal? All right, cool. Pretty cool.
Wait, John, go at once. You are no match for them. Oh, you bastard!
Oh, I like this. I like to spend some time on this.
Wei Cheng lay bleeding to death in the middle of his plot.
Of course, they made that so they can bring back the life or something. But actually, I like that. It's pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna start taping off my bottom to get that ready for tomorrow because we got to put that in yellow, and my yellow's not gonna be here till tomorrow. So let's get this ready. I really should have my old pants on for this, but no more clothes. We're wearing new clothes right now. Foot cramp. To go through when you get in the door. My computer downstairs. I forgot we got a computer down here. I'm curious if this product is for sale. I'm gonna buy this product. I told you I want to buy this product. That whole freaking polarization nonsense, like that's the dumbest thing I've heard in my entire life. You know? And if you want us, I gotta see if he's open. I gotta see. I gotta check it out. My computer's right down here. But you know, I'm just curious. I mean, come on now. I mean, half the nonsense he was talking about in his demonstration is bogus. Like I'm sitting here doing the screen at the same time doing the screen. I hear this guy over and over in my head saying, you have to put these thin coatings on, you jam up the motor. That's bull crap. You're not going to jam your motor up. How many applications it takes to jam a screen? Apparently he didn't do the test. That's what happened. I can't stand when people spit out stuff none of them really what they're talking about. Let me see, we got anything open for us to buy today. So we're on a page right now. I'm waiting for him to open up a shopping cart. I'm waiting for him to open up a shopping cart so I'm going to buy. We're going to refresh the page just from yesterday. See if you got anything open for us to buy today. Nope. What did I sit there and say on Saturday? I sat there and said, if he doesn't open one of the shopping carts, at the end of the day, it just shows that he's afraid of us. And sure enough, he is. That's all I need to see. Yeah, because I'm sitting there thinking like, okay, I said, there's two things. Either he said he refreshes his product every Friday, right? So every Friday you refresh your product. We're past Friday. Then he had dates on there, launch dates for September the 21st. Nothing. We go buy one product from him. One. doesn't even give us a merchandise, tries to keep our money, and then I got to go file a complaint to get my item from him and the money back. We don't need the money back. We want the item. And then turn around, I sat there and said, if he doesn't open up that shopping cart, I said by Monday. But I figured I got a computer right down here. Might just go and check. If he doesn't open them up, after I made that statement by saying you're afraid of our technology and you don't open up that shopping cart for me to buy, that's it right there. I'm gonna do the same I did Crow. That's the end of it. You got nothing to say, not a leg to stand on, nothing at all. You're done. You're done. If you're done, the shopping cart's gonna stay locked. He never opened them things up. He's never gonna open them up. And at the end of the day, like I said, if we don't get your product, I don't care at the end of the day. You got to remember, your shop people are watching to buy your product. That's the end of that. So that's it for him. Both of them at the end of the day are finished when you think about it. One came back his product up, and we sat there and sent in a live stream. We saw it in a live stream. We chatting with him. I sent them over the ingredients one by one by one. There's no excuse why he didn't do any of the demonstrations. If he did something else besides those demonstrations, then at the end of the day, it just shows you that he can't back the product. Oh well, let's get off my nose. Let me go over here real quick. Let me see. Going back over here to eBay. We'll check Cruz, see if he's there. If he relisted. So we got him down. So it comes up. We'll go over to our refresh. Where's my mouse at? There we go. Yeah, he removed it. I'll tell you why he removed it. I told you going to do why he removed it. You can come on and say, oh, I removed it for the cops on the website. No, you removed it because everybody knows if you ever sold on eBay, eBay is extremely crazy when it comes to restrictions and penalties and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, they'll penalize daylight study for the smallest stuff, especially if you're a merchant. And if you got a bunch of complaints flying across your board of people coming in and complaining about the product, what it's supposed to be, that's what happened. He got hit with a massive amount of complaints. That's why I tell people, I used to be a top seller on eBay way back in the day with vintage toys. I left eBay because of their freaking restrictions and policies and stuff. I left them and decided to build my own site, not for toys, but for other stuff. But I would never sell on eBay. I'm sorry, but that's just my personal experience. Some people do well at it. Y'all navigate it through well. Hats off to you. I wish you the best of luck. And I enjoy buying from you. That's why I buy from eBay. One for you guys, I wouldn't have anything to buy for, but I don't know how you do it. But at the end of the day, that's why I like to pay them a little bit more money because I know they got them fees. I used to be a seller on there, so I know what they're going through. And that, like I said, so I see somebody that's selling a projector for like $50 and say the bid goes down. Somebody go down and put $1 and this guy's going to lose money out of that. So I'll go and I drop $150 on it. So now you're going to make your money and whatever fees you got to pay for on eBay because I know what it's like because I used to be a seller on there. So I'm not going to jip you like that. I'm going to give you a little more money in your pocket. But the fact that someone can call, and I told you how fast it is to get your account penalized. You could be on there making fantastic sales, and you get freaking 3 or 4 complaints. And mind, you might have won those. They've won those particular disputes. But still, they will go in and say because you had 3 disputes or 4 disputes on your account, they got to penalize you for that. And they penalize you pretty badly. So he probably got penalized pretty badly on that, I guarantee you, because it's not there. It's gone. There's another reason why you removed it. And usually if I say something on camera, he'll go back in and restate it to show that I'm wrong. He hasn't restated it yet. Now that says you get less penalty if you got a website. Because it's your storefront. I'm not gonna penalize you for that. Unless you do something stupid, like in the middle of a live chat, when you're talking to the actual person who actually owns the site and they show pictures of someone's derriere and they carry on a curse word and stuff, I get your site shut down for that. You got to read through that policy that they have on the site for violating the rules on the site, and that is one of them. You violated 3 of them on there. I can have the site removed if I choose. But I'm going to let him do it himself. He'll do it to himself. That's why if you notice that when we went in and chatted, he didn't post any pictures, nothing at all, period. He kept a comment cool. Yeah, but it's too late now. I already got the video recording of that already. So, you know. But I let people hang themselves. I don't hang them. They have them hang themselves. I'm just the one that comes out later on when you're hanging by, you're trying to kick the ladder up from underneath you. That's the kind of person I am. But at the end of the day, you deserve it. If you do dumb stuff like that, how's it go? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. There you go. That's what it's called. But yeah, you got to back that product up. Hey, I know your naysayers want to come in here and rant and carry on and get upset and everything, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. He got to back his product up. He can't say he didn't get the links. We sent them to him. You watch me in the live stream, sent each one by one to him. If we can do it over here, if I can test black paint against my technology, if I can do all these tests we have in here, then why can't they? I'm sorry, this isn't the kind. If you're going to take money from people at the end of the day, you have to be able to back your product. And if you can't back it, then you shouldn't be selling it. So somebody comes up and asks me, hey, Burr, what's between your product and black paint? How many links you want? Well, we done that too many times to count. All right, I can back my stuff up, can't I? What's the difference between your product and black fabric, black sheets, hoodies, whatever? I can back it up. What's the difference between his product and a gray bed sheet? Well, we're going to find that out real soon. Because I told you before, at the end of the day, that if he hasn't done the test, and we've asked him like a month ago, we asked him that. He hasn't done it yet, then that's your $85 you're about to lose. Shoot, I had to whatchamacallit for this. Oh, we got the top already done. This guy's really freaking quick. Yep. Now I gotta go make my own stickers for my unicorn screen. I'm gonna figure we're gonna get some unicorns, something really. I want the screen to be really pretty. I want it to be nice. I want to have a kind of a gamer kind of. I don't want every day the unicorns. I want unicorns that look like that Lord of the Rings kind of unicorn. You know, the kind of you walk in the far like, oh shoot, this thing would jack me up at the end of the day. One of those. And I'm like, oh, it's so pretty, it's so cute. No, I want this unicorn that has fear behind it. So you're gonna make it really cool. It's gonna look threatening, but it's gonna look cool at the same time and feminine at the same time. We're going to do this all on a black. I don't know why we should use black. I'm just minded if white. I'm going to recoat it anyway. So we're going to change all this out to pink and some different designs to it and some purple into that. It's going to be really nice. But yeah, that's what it comes down to, man, at the end of the day. Back your product. That's why they're sitting there showing me. You get this. I don't know if y'all saw that. When we had the chat, he was showing me his pictures. Are you kidding me? You show me the same picture over and over again in a dark environment. I must have switched up to 6 different screens, all of them being outside. After a while, he got tired. He didn't want to send me any more pictures. I'm still sending him pictures. He didn't send me nothing back. Then he goes in some rant about his product being the best. Well, if your product is the best, then go out and do those demonstrations against those gray screen paints and show that your product is the best. Well, now at the end of the day, let's go to Digital One. What you gotta do. So what are y'all, Nay says, what are y'all mad about? I'm curious. You got free paint. What you mad about? Free paint in the day. You saved $85. What you gonna do with your $85? Ain't trying to be rude or anything. What you mad at me for? I gave you free screen paint. Good screen paint too at that. 6 of them you have in that shopping cart that you can make anytime you want. Gallons of it. What are you mad about? Okay, you couldn't burn your $80. Burn your $80. Buy a popcorn machine. Buy some movie chairs. Buy some movie posters. Buy a video game. Buy your mom something nice. Buy your kids something nice with it. Yeah, give you free paint. No, you're mad because it came from Mr. Bird. That's what you're mad about. That's what you're mad about. Let me see. Oh, it still was free print at the end of the day. I just spent $85 on a whole lot of stuff this week on stuff I had to get. Yeah, $85 goes a long way. I remember one time I spent like 60 or $80 on bath towels. Now you can spend more than that, but there's a difference between cheap bath towels and good bath towels. Cheap bath towels, when you wipe your face with it, whatever it's on the towel, if it's purple or green, will transfer to your face. That's the cheap one. The good ones, yeah, they don't have that issue. But no, they're good to have. They're good to have. I got to get the washer and dryer in here too tomorrow. I got to get the cubic one. So I got to get that TV out of here. I got to call Goodwill or some charity to get that TV out of here because it works. It's a brand new TV. It's a 50-inch flat screen. So it's standing off. I got somebody come in here. They can move it to the back. Get that thing out of here. Once they get out of here, I can basically go in and get that removed and get the washer and dryer put back there. I'm gonna put a little compartment back there for wash and dryer for my linens and stuff. Let's see what we got going on in here. We haven't done any videos on this yet, have we? Let me see. Let's go over to let me see. Let's go over here. Some LG 4K demos on here. Ooh, let's do this one right here. We got a black screen anyway. Might as well just have some fun with some contrast, should we? Oh, you think this technology only applies to gaming? Watch. The screen cost me $68. You know that? On eBay. $68, including shipping. You can turn it into this with that paint. 720p projector, no calibrating, no dark environments, overpriced projector. Hey, back. Security point just went off. Hey, for overnight shipping, I got packages coming in right now. So I guess that's the paint for the staircase. Gotta be in that box. Well, we gotta get this stuff finished up. They're gonna be charging. Let me see. Yeah, the battery powered unit right here. What says you're in for what? Yeah, battery powered unit right here. Yeah, that's me! Ha ha ha! Come on, tree. That's freaky. It's like you're in an alternate universe watching yourself. This is me from the future. I got to do that one day. Just do it. I'm from me from the future. I'm going to tell you something. The 2025 is going to be a complete nightmare. The aliens come. We were all destroyed. We were fighting in this machine. And then post it on YouTube. Have people freaking out like, what the freak was that? And then, have to cut off. Have somebody come with the metal suit with a tinfoil hat on. I got nothing better to do with mess with y'all. Come on, baby, don't take it seriously. My goodness. So I'm using my battery pack right there. I keep forgetting it's down here. Upstairs to get a cord. I'm upstairs to get a cord for it. And I got a battery pack. Now, mind you, people, we're doing this in 720p. This is being done on my $270 projector. No calibrating, none of that dumb nonsense to begin with. Yeah, I say dumb nonsense. You don't need to calibrate. If your screen's a real screen, you should never have to calibrate your projector. For what? My projector's old. My projector was discontinued. Actually, it was released in 2012, discontinued in 2014. And some people have up-to-date model projectors, and they're sitting in the dark. I noticed that when I showed you that we're doing a picture slideshow back and forth between me and Jamie, and every picture he showed up was in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark. Meanwhile, we're showing 150s outside, 120s outside with no problem. Most of them don't know what they're doing at the end of the day. And I couldn't express this enough.
When I got diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia.
Next time,
as a young adult, if you do get it,
you do a meter max out zone. You try to do a meter max out zone. Make sure you don't forget the contrast levels, because for some reason you keep forgetting those contrast levels. When you do a meter max out zone, one of the most important things you have to show is contrast. Contrast fades the fastest. This is what we pick up down here. Nothing. These aren't your everyday house lights. These are high fluorescent work lights we got down here. So that's why it's so bright down here. But anytime you're supposed to show off the meter zone, you gotta show off those contrast levels, man. They gotta pop up. Oh, they got some nice ones down here too. What's this one right here? Now, when your Cinemax gets down here, we're going to put it in this zone, and we're going to put contrast levels against it. Because when you do a max out zone, see how my screen reverses to the white levels at the same time? Yeah, the Phantoms are beast. They're absolutely beast. But you're going to have to display contrast. It's something I always see them avoid in the demonstrations. Him and the other one, Partey, trying to show contrast. The screen is so washed out and faded, it's not even funny. And I love how he kept showing the one picture over and over again that was supposed to be our screen coming up so dark. Like, dude, I'm walking around my house. If my screens come up that dark, there's no way you could see them, especially at the size they are. My screens are huge. So that's done. Look how beautiful that looks. You got microphones hooked up? Oh, we do got the mic hooked up to this bad boy. Hold on for a minute. We got the mic hooked up to it. Oh, let's do this one right here. This is a dark demonstration too on here. Ooh, which one? Let's do the fireworks. Let's definitely do the fireworks. That's even more. Boom! So that shadow white goes into. Oh, I love this. I love it. Now, if I take your Cinemax and I paint it on a motorized projection screen, hang it up on this wall, throw all this light at it, you're going to be able to pick this up next to black paint or next to our technology, side by side. So I'm going to paint one half with the Cinemax and one half with our technology. And let's see if we can make our screen, or if your product can make our screen so dark you can't see it, but let's see if your screen can match the contrast level on a Phantom. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the digital crystal screen paint and put that in, and we'll see if you match that product. Because you refuse to do that demonstration, to review. And you're going to have to do it now. Plenty of time. Get that done. You just refuse to do it. Now I got to do it for you. He might, I mean, if you went that far to pull an eBay account, he might go as far as basically discontinuing the product. But it's too late. It's already on its way. You can't stop it, even if you wanted to. I told you you're going to get it. It came from somebody. It didn't come from the person in your apartment building. There is nobody in your apartment building. I just said that to throw you off. But it's on its way. You better pray it matches the screen's technology, the black level on the screen. But if it doesn't, boy, that's going to be bad news for you. What else we got? I'll tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to wipe your screen easily. When it comes to color, done. I'm going to turn your screen to a white sheet of paper. Contrast levels, your screen's not going to pick up nothing. And we're going to blend your screen right into your screen like it is nothing. They're going to blend right into your screen. Mind, the screen was developed to take on a diamond. And you think your screen paint's going to go against this. Have you even done 18 certifies, Crow? That's I'm curious. All these people that want to challenge for technology, have you missed the test that we do under our products? Where's your 18 screen certified at? How many ultra short though tests have you done against your products? You have an ultra short though with that. Okay, you remember. I'm not trying to be rude here, but he did ask for it. I might buy some more of you from you too. Here. He didn't ask for it though. We got enough to get what we need out of it. We only need a quart. We didn't need much. And you'll see why. You'll see why Crow fought so hard to make sure that every last order got canceled. You will see why. Because it doesn't work. Digital one does the same thing. And you consider the fact, in the same demonstration where you consider the personal mix or the Metallica mix that have all these crazy capabilities, and we're able to make it in black and white paint. Consider that. Go back to the old demonstration. Go back to this demonstration where he talks about his Metallica mix and his personal mix, and listen to how he talks about the product. And then come back here and watch a black and white paint that we made live on camera, blend and make it screen. It's like the whole thing about the polarization, and if you add an extra coolant to it, it makes the screen brighter. Well, I can't wait to test that theory up. But like I said, your shopping carts aren't going to be opening up anytime soon, so we can wait. We got time. Let's get some bright colors on the black screen. There we go. I can't wait for the yellow to come in. Besides, I said before, Partey stuff, we don't really need it over here to tell you the truth at the end of the day. And I'll tell you why. His instructions alone damage this product. They are freaking crazy. We probably had to post it to a forum site, have people read through it. We got a lot of H-no's in there. No one in their right mind is going to do all that to paint a screen. It's too much work. And then the whole theory about how he's talking about how it's made so thin, so you don't basically damage your projection screen. Blah 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 blah. Are you kidding me? Number one, the product isn't that thin because if you look at poly, if you're coating with poly doesn't have a buildup at the end of the roller. It's smooth. It goes on like water. So if yours is that thin, it would paint like poly. It doesn't. It has a buildup at the end of the roller, and you are pushing paint around the screen, which shows it's thick. You didn't realize that, did you? When you do demonstrations like that, you gotta. understand there are people who know a little bit more than you do. All 4 applications went on thick. Now that may be a little thinner due to the fact that you dropped distilled water in it. Because all the water did was just thin it out. That's an old trick that people use contractors to do, is spread the paint out. If they don't want to spend a couple gallons of paint, they'll drop water into it to spread out the paint to make it last a little longer, stretch it out. All you did was basically deteriorate the product on what it was designed to do. It was never designed for you to throw water into it. It did more damage than you did actually good to it. And then all this building a system, stacking them together to polarize to build this system. Your theater wall did the same thing without all that to begin with. There's a lot of questions in there, man. I think my personal favorite was when he was explaining about Black Diamond's theory about how they print on. Newsflash, buddy, all freaking motorized projection screens have a print on border. It's virtually impossible. You can't stick a border on that. Because now you got an inch or more of a piece of felt sticking out from your screen on either side, and it's going to cause uneven in the middle of the screen, which means it rolls up, it's going to buckle inward. They're all printed on. Now, Black Diamond has a better theory, a better design on how they print theirs on than everybody else, but they're all printed today. Let me know, anytime you go and you buy a motorized projection screen, and it says it comes with a 2-inch or probably a 1-inch of velvet border around the screen. You'll never see that, never. So I don't know where you got that theory from, on how thin your coat's supposed to be. So pretty much he's trying to say is that my coat goes on so thin, you have no worries about jamming up your motor. You couldn't jam your motor up if you put 16 coats on, you couldn't jam it up. I got multiple coats on here. Make sure. Let me show you. Were you plugged in? No, you plugged in.
Delivery for LF.
No.
Wish I could be there with you. Love, Nana.
Over here, the cord. Let me see. Let me see what the bird got. Here we go.
So you want to what?
It's a cord for this.
Oh, that does sound very fun.
It takes a while to jam a motor. It takes a lot. It takes a lot. It does. Remind you, this right here is a cheap generic projection screen. Not an elite screen, not one of the high-end screens that have high-end motors. No, this is a cheap generic screen that you can get for like $60.
I honestly, it's so speechless right now. Is that Post Malone?
That's my good friend, Post Malone.
Oh! Yo, what's up, guys? I'm Sony, and I'm gonna be taking your tech for the next one.
I'm Chu, and I'm here to level up your aesthetics.
My name's Jimmy, and we're the stream team that's here to level you up.
So sit back and get ready.
It's time for Dr. Level Up. Let's do this thing.
I've had to send the screen way out, so I got to send the picture up on the blue.
Guys.
What's up, Tony?
I went through a bunch of submissions last night, alright? And I think I found a really special streamer for this Dr. Lola.
Are we gonna get to make over his room?
Actually, this one's a little different.
I know what Sonny's talking about. This is gonna be a good level up.
Hi, my name is Maxwell Yee. I go by officially music on Twitch.
Yeah, so all that crap he was talking about on camera about how thin the coat is and how it won't damage your motor, it doesn't make a difference, man. You could have made it out of regular house paint. It takes multiple coats to jam a motor. I got, like I said, we got the 12 one here, the 17. Oh, shoot, we got more than that. 12, 7, no. Was it 12? Yeah, we do have a 12. We got a 12, a 17, and we got a freaking 19 on here. There's quite a few on here. Because I've used the screen a few times. I think there's about 4 or 5 coats on this thing. We did 12. We did a 17. I got to go back. I think it's a 17, a 20, a 17, 19, and 21 maybe on here. Yeah, there were 3 different black screens on here. 12, 17. And then the borders around it were painted white the first time. Well, actually, they were black the first time we didn't coat them. But the borders were actually painted white. And then we transferred them over to black. So there's 2 coatings on the border alone by itself. So there's probably about 3 applications on the screen with 2 applications on the border. And you just watch me roll the screen up and roll it right down. No problem whatsoever. Yeah, that's a bunch of bull. when he was talking about that. He's saying that because at the end of the day, to give you that insurance, they're saying, well, look, the other products out there, because they're thicker, they're going to jam up your screen, where my screen's made with this so and so and so, and it's not going to have that problem. It's not going to have that problem regardless, whatever, because your product has that still one. You made it really thin. But other than that, even with regular paint, you can't jam it up. If it was going to jam, it would have came back down. Yeah. All right, let me see. Let's go over here and get something else. So, yeah, that's a bunch of hoopla from the door. I don't think either, like I said, at the end of the day, I don't think either one know what they're talking about. They're just spewing out stuff for sake of spewing out. Like, why does Crow have a black Frankenstein on his freaking website for sale? I bought one. Never got it, but I bought one. I got the receipt where I bought one. It has no pictures, no demonstrations of a Frankenstein anywhere at all, period. Frankenstein is gray. It's not dark. It's not black. So like I said, they're just throwing stuff out there. It's just be throwing stuff out there. Let's see. Let's go over, what we're playing around with. While we're doing this right here. I'd rather prefer we're doing some gaming right now. Now, since you did post those pictures onto that site, I made copies of all of them. They're going on the forum site, adding your pictures versus mine. So people can see the comparison. Remember, you put them out there. I can only put out there what you put out there. So since you did put the pictures out there, I did copy them. I did copy the stream that we just had. We're talking back and forth, and that's actually posted to the forum site. So people can see the difference between my technology and yours side by side when you were posting them. Or you thought that was going to be private? Oh, heck no, it's not private. The minute we have that conversation, it's on live stream, everybody can see it. I got the right to put it on my forum site now. So everybody kept saying, why are your pictures so small? Why is your screen so small? And why is every picture you have in the dark? Because your screen paint can't show up any other way. And mind you, he has a $3,000, $4,000 projector sitting in the room. That's an ultra short though projector. He's sitting right up on top of the screen. And the images, he has to be in the dark. Whoop. Control. Has to be in the dark. You got no choice. And that's the white area. We got a coat in blue, waiting for that to come in. Because I want it to be red, and then I want it to be blue, and then I want it to be yellow, and then black. So once we get this done, get this finished for the top part, then I got to go in and I have to add in the decal stickers to go in the dark. All that has to be done upstairs. I need a table down here. I need a table with a magnifying glass so I can work my detail brushes. That's what I need. As a matter of fact, I can do that right over there. So at least I have a ton of light. I got light over there. That'd be nice. Yeah, I don't want to talk about the whole conversation about those two jokers, but they're interesting. They're an interesting group of individuals. They are. Meanwhile, there's my technology right there. So now you know why they fear our technology. And if I sit there and say they fear our technology, I'm not joking. I got the proof to back it up. One can't open up his store, and the other one deleted his eBay account. Both of them we bought paint from. We had to go to PayPal. I had to go to PayPal and file a complaint because they were going to try to keep the money. Didn't want to ship out the product and was going to try to keep the money. And then requested to get the item. We didn't want the money, and they still sent us back the money. They had 10 days, and they did it in 5. Gave us back that money in 5 days. So, yep. Let's see, where else do we want to go? You don't hurt me. But yeah, open up that shop and come put you against the pink unicorn. You want to go against the pink unicorn? Oh, that's what the screen's going to be. You got beat by a pink unicorn? I'm going to have that on a lot of forum sites. Yeah, we're going to have some fun with the pink unicorn. The pink unicorn. Beware the pink unicorn. Wait till you see Taco's screen paint. Taco got his own screen paint coming out. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. I can't wait to design it. I have a couple of people waiting to buy it. Taco's paint. And that might be nice for some of y'all. Really into your pets, you might want to paint a projection screen in your cat's room, like I got one in my cat's room. I'm not trying to be rude here when I say this, but literally, when you think about it, naysayers, I ain't trying to be rude to you and all, but my cat's projection screen is better than the screen you have on your wall. Did you just realize that? Yep. That's my cat. Tell me this music doesn't sound like an intro for Soul Calibur. If you ever played the game. Soul Calibur 4. So this summer we get to go shopping. We're going to do some shopping on Amazon. We're just going to buy cheap, generic screens, and we're going to convert them into high-performance screens. Just put one coat of paint. That's it. And then we're going to basically get. I need 5. I need 5 of the top certified screens on the market. We only need 5 of them to go against that screen. So we take a screen that'll cost you like something like 20, 30, maybe $100 screen, and convert it into a screen that's actually more than $3,000, $4,000. Because yep, that's about it. Wait, what's this right here? That looks exactly like one of the virtual rooms in freaking Oculus. It does. Looks exactly like it. This is a demonstration that was done in the dark, literally. I mean, when I saw the demonstration, okay, like I said, man, this is so pathetic sometimes I talk about this. This demonstration I saw where the person, you already know who it was, the individual was sitting right up on top of the screen, and it was definitely in the dark. If you have a gray screen, and it's not in the dark. Oh, I'll show you there. You're in the dark anyway. I'll show you exactly how it was done. It's so easy, man, but it's unbelievable. So that's the reason why when they do the demonstration, if you know, they take pictures of the screens, that's the reason why they're sitting right up on top of the screen, so you really can't see. If the screen starts washing out or fading out in any of these corners, you won't see that. You're just going to see the middle part of the screen. That's it. Do we have any of them around? Oh, yeah, we do. We got one under the rack. Let's see what we want here. Out of this. I'm going to get myself a filing cabinet for my sample sheets, because I'm planning to get some more in this week. So let's show you. All right, so this is a personal mix. Put this against the black screen right here. If you notice that anytime you see him doing any demonstration, it's never with this much light. It's always with colors. Contrast won't pull on the screen. But he tried to do this demonstration in the dark. That's what he was trying to do. And you can clearly see it was right up on top of the screen because the camera was way too close to the screen. He didn't even want to pull the camera back. It was just sitting so close to the screen. There's literally, in order order to get that image to pull up, now see, this is the reason why we knew the room was dark. I'll tell you why. Naysayers, you can understand this, right? You get fooled so easily. You naysayers, I really do, but you guys get fooled so easily. You're like watching sheep walk off a cliff. You are. That's literally what you are, like watching sheep literally walk off a cliff. To the rest of us that watch these demonstrations, we go, wow, people bought this nonsense, but you guys are sheep. Like you'll follow everywhere he tells you to go. He tells you to walk off a cliff, you jokers will walk off a cliff. Let me tell you where you actually made your mistake when you watched the video. You see how bright that level is coming up right there? That image shows up a little bit better if you're in the dark, because contrast pulls better in the dark. Not in a full lit environment, it's going to fade, it's going to wash out. Why do you think when we asked him when he did the demonstration with the fairy, we sat there and said, now do the demonstration with a contrast level only in the environment. Was the demonstration done? Oh, heck no, it wasn't done. It wouldn't pull up. But he would have a better chance of being able to pull that image if he was in the dark. Now, let's knock out the lights in here. Well, we are going to be too bright in here. We got neon flipping off in this place like crazy. But I got to get the electric switch down here too. This is my own workout right here. What is up? All right. Well, I forgot that he would have had that issue if it was a Chrome. He doesn't have Phantom technology, that's why. Yeah, I keep telling you, man, Phantom technology will turn your screen to a white sheet of paper. But let's try to see if we can get the theory to work. Because my screen's definitely going to, I feel sorry for you. I really do feel sorry for you, Cinemax gets down here. It's going to get destroyed, man. It really is. I wish you would have just kept your mouth shut. But like I said, let's see if we can bring something up that can give you a chance here. All right, let's go back to get something to help you out here. And none of these aren't going to pull. I told you, Phantoms. You see when I paint the Phantom over the 19? You see how dark the Phantoms are? Phantoms are super jet black screens. So, of course, and the white levels are insane. So at the end of the day, like I said, easily, I can blend the screen with no problem. At the end of the day, I can, right now, right on camera, I can change any color I want and the screen won't keep up to it. But you'll see when we do the unboxing, if you see, that's why we want the Cinemax. We want the best of your best. Bring it down here and put it against the best of our technology and see what happens. Now, mind you, those tests are going to be done outside, too. You can't just do it inside. Now, this is the Pac-Man screen. Let's see about right there. See if we can help you out a bit here. I'm going to put you over here near the color, away from the contrast. Just keep you away from the contrast and try to keep you in where the color's at. Because if I stick you anywhere near the contrast and we're in the dark, your screen's not going to do well. You got a better chance there. You got a much better chance there. There you go. You got a much better chance over there. Because if I stick into any contrast, you're going to have some problems. There we go. You got a better chance there. Now, this is what I noticed when I watched your demonstration. Number one, you were right up on top of the screen, about that close to the screen, saying, look at my contrast levels. And of course, you didn't have a black screen behind you. If you had a black screen behind you, you would have some problems. You had probably now you didn't have anything behind the back of your screen. It was just your product standalone by itself. And we're trying to show people how dark your contrast levels come. This is how close he literally was to the screen. Now, you see how close I am? You look at the red levels. The red levels are pretty good. The red levels are washed out. It's supposed to be that color, not that color. But I'm going to put you right here, closer to the screen. Now, if he had any lights would have triggered on in that environment, that entire screen would have washed out completely. Completely would have washed out. It had to be in the dark in order for his red levels to be that close. He had to. If any light would have came on the environment, that screen would have automatically washed out. I'll show you. See? That's how we knew he was in the dark. Mind you, I used to make gray screen paints back in the day, so I know this stuff already. See how fast, you see the gray level wash come up on the screen? That's how we knew when he did the demonstration. That's why I said grown man sitting in the dark in his apartment right up on top of the screen. He was in the dark the entire time when he did that demonstration to try to convince you that his product could see a contrast level. That was the Cinemax, right, Jamie? Well, that's when it's going to be tested down here. So if it does exactly what you say it does, it should be able to blend into the screen quite perfectly without a problem. That's how we knew. Your screens react the exact same way as black and white paint. in the same way as the digital and crystal screen paint products. That's why the darker screens are more money. They can pull contrast levels. You don't buy a projector that says I want a 10,000 to 1 white level. No, contrast. It's the most important thing in a home theater setup is your contrast. If you don't have it, you got half a projector sitting up there attached to your ceiling or on the floor, but you only got half of it. Why do you think when we're doing the picture shares back and forth that the only demonstrations he could show you were in the dark? You know why? Because that's the only way a screen can produce a somewhat proper image. You can see that demonstration, that chat back and forth we had, and we were sharing pictures back and forth. Every demonstration in the dark. And he wants to talk about quality. Well, you can't talk about quality. You can't talk about quality until at the end of the day, you can match your product next to everyday black and white paint and show a performance that's better than that product. That's where quality comes in. That's why we can show people we have quality here. I can show you this black piece of fabric, turn on my projector, show a white level, and that black is going to pull a higher white level than that surface. And turn that surface dark, that's going to remain white. That's what quality means. So if you can't back that up, at the end of the day, I don't care how many great screen paints you make, how you scream about quality, this, that, and the other. At the end of the day, you have to back up your demonstration versus black and white paint. Have to do it. And keep in mind, don't screen quality when you're using a $3,000 projector that's hugging right up on top of a screen. Quality comes in when the customer can go, I can afford that projector. My projector is $270. It's an old, outdated projector. We're sitting right over there. Any one of the customers can come in and they can buy it off of eBay for $270. The order for them to get the same picture quality that you're producing right now, they got to spend the money for that projector to do it. And even with all that money, you still have to be in the dark. Because I didn't see one demonstration that you did in that picture share of you showing any demonstrations on anything 120, 150, nothing on that caliber. Man. Just save your money. People, hope you're enjoying the Pac-Man screen. We'll get this thing done soon enough. You know, I'm going to work on that. We'll get the motorized into the gold paint we have coming out with the screen we're going to develop for that is going to be really, really interesting. It's going to make it like the screen is actually made out of 24 karat gold. It is going to be gorgeous. So I had to go to a couple of special places to get the special paint to do that. One of them actually had to go to China to get the paint. They use them for basically repairing their statues or gold statues. Yeah, it's going to look insane. Trust me. I can't wait to get that set up. We're going to put some gold LED lights behind the back of it. So this, like I said, we can set these. It's better for me to do the motorized because the motorized, we can bring them out, drop them down in front of you for you to watch. On top of that, you get a chance to see on the motorized projection screen because that's one of the biggest questions that come the most. Can we paint it on motorized? And you get a chance to see it on the motorized in action right from the door. And then we'll go from there. We might do a Call of Duty too. I might do a Call of Duty. I might do a couple of them. I'm a friend of mine. She's an artist. She does some pretty cool stuff. I wonder if she can do some customized artwork for some of mine. That'd be really nice. But as for those two individuals, like I said, they can't back the product. Neither one know what they're talking about at the end of the day. They just don't know what they're talking about. One says You got to have this really thin screen paint in order to your motor doesn't jam up. Yeah, right there. We're doing it right over there. Or this is the acrylic stuff we use to paint the screen on. Don't use it for anything else. Trust me. You'll find out the hard way. Anyway, so as I said before, yeah, once they're making accusations that about polarizing and building systems and optimizing, bull, 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 bull. Unless you can back it up. If you can't back it up, it's bull. The other one, basically, at the end of the day, is house paint. It's black and white house paint, and he can't back it up. But when you had time, when we finally get the when you had time, because we already had the Metallica mix down here, and we had the personal and the UB. When you had time, go back and watch one of his videos where he talks about the technology behind these particular screen paints and how they do this and how to do that. And at the end of the day, go back and watch a demonstration on black and white paint. And you're like, there you go. So when we get the Cinemax down here and we run that bad boy through the grinder, and it's going to go through the grinder when we get done with it, you'll see that everything he talked about was a complete lie. And at the end of the day, it's going to be black and white paint. Probably match one of the ingredients that we have on the, matter of fact, yeah. It will match one of the ingredients next to that. The original, digital one would match that perfectly. Yep. So he can't sit there and say, well, no, he's lying. They don't match. Well, how do you know that? Did you do the demonstrations? We sent you over enough ingredients to choke a horse. Did you do any of the tests at all? Any of them? What about your black products? Did you do any of the tests on the 15 links? Nothing? All right, then. You can't say anything about it. If you design something new, to be to back it up to that. So then we are just about almost done with the Pac-Man screen. Oh, my controller gets here tomorrow. So we got a lot to do on this one right here. So we still got left to do on here. This is paint. This is covered right here because we still got to do the trim in yellow. That's going to be, we got the handles already, the knobs already in red. The top part is done already in black. As I was painting it bit by bit in, I want to put a nice coat across it. Once that's done, we're going to poly everything in here. So basically a protective coat on it from here to here because we're going to have decorations and designs all over the screen. It's going to look pretty cool. We have the LED lights to install in. We get done with that, and then we'll be good to go. We can roll this thing up and down, take it outside, have some fun. I can't wait to take this outside. It's going to be fun outside. I might get 2 sets of them DJ speakers on each side that light up at the same time. I'm going to have that outside too. So yeah, we're going to have some fun with this. And then after that, we'll start on the unicorn. Oh, I'm so excited about the unicorn. We're going to do the unicorn, and we're going to do the gamer. Mind, we got the gamer over here. So what we're going to do is, with the unicorn and the gamer, we're going to package them both with chasers. We're going to come with chasers, and they're going to come with a black cloth surface. The black cloth surface is going to be probably about 115. Mine, this is going to be 48s. So 48s, you can do up to 150 inches. So there's going to be a lot of paint left over. So if you want to do a screen inside or outside, knock yourself out, have fun. Coat application, as you see me coat these things on, it takes no time to apply more whatsoever. It's not going to take you all day to paint the screen, and it's not going to take you up to, I can't believe I'm repeating this, 5 to 7 days for a screen to dry. Can you imagine if I basically, mind you, this instruction is you can't wipe the screen down or nothing until that period of time is over. You know how long it would take me to paint this screen? If I had to do if I had to do 4 applications for each application that I just put on, and then wait an additional 2 to 3 minutes for the paint to settle. And then after that, oh yeah, no, it ain't never gonna happen. Ain't never gonna happen. I'll never get it done. I'll never get it done. Here in my shop all day long trying to get that crap done. Yep. Too much work. Also, too, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna do some. Let's do some elegant picture frames. I mean, we're going to do it. Ryan said we're going to customize our own crown molding upstairs because I'm not paying that kind of money for crown molding. That's not going to happen. So we're going to design our own form of crown molding just by using some things in Home Depot and Lowe's. I'm going to show you how to make your own customized crown molding frames for your screens if you want to give your screens a kind of an elegant kind of design to it. All right, so let's do that too. There's some cool stuff with that too for you guys. Now, I know some of you may be angry about the video, but it is what it is. I'm sorry, people. It is what it is. I know your naysayers might be upset, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, go back to your fellow and ask him to do the demonstrations. And if he refuses to, then guess what? Why are you pissed? Sorry, I'm going to say the other word. Why are you mad at me at the end of the day? Okay? I gave you an option. You can deal with that nonsense and pay $80, or you can get the free paint. It's up to you. It's all up to you at the end of the day. Well, it's not free. You still have to pay like $40, but still, That's a gallon. Getting $40 a gallon. Yeah, get fun. Have some fun with it. You know, you can mix and match that stuff. That's why we put those ingredients up to allow you to mix and match how you want to do it. You might develop something better. You don't know. All right, these are going upstairs because this is going in the gaming room. Where's the? Did I just turn off the freaking charger for this thing? I gotta make sure everything's in order before I leave out of here. We don't want junk all over the place in this place. All right, that right there. I'm still not done yet. I still got to spray this monster. You know how big the screen is? This screen is 9 feet by 156 inches. It's big. It's a big screen. That's going to cost here, straight and across here. So we still got that to do. That all has to be done for tomorrow. And then I have a customer screen, which is going to be customized, painted for him. So one for him. I don't want to tell you why, but there's a reason why I have to do that one for him. It's very important. Where is my battery pack at? I just had the battery pack literally in my hand. Like, how did I lose that freaking... Oh, there it is, right over there. This is where I gotta put my stuff up. Mr. Bird can't go to sleep tonight. You know why Mr. Bird can't go to sleep tonight? Because Mr. Bird has a ton of packages pushing through his house. I done stocked up on containers. We done stocked up on everything. We even got new stuff. The Olympians, all that stuff is going to be processed all this month. You're going to see some crazy stuff. Oh, the Olympians, 2022. I forgot to plug that in there real quick. Yeah, they're 2022 technology. The Olympians. What the freak is an Olympian? You'll find out. You'll find out. It's an elegant screen. It's designed to be an elegant, classy screen. It's the kind of screen that when you watch it, you got to drink it with a cup of tea. Pinkies out, people. Pinkies out. Well, you can't touch that screen. It's gonna be elegant. We got to design some. So we're gonna do a picture. We're gonna do. No, I really don't want to do fixed frame because I can't do anything with a fixed frame with it. We're gonna build the screen. We're gonna build the screen from scratch because there's a certain way how I want to customize the border for that. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna put a customized kind of detailed border around, make it look real elegant, real fancy, real rich, and real nice. The elegant, refined. Okay, let's get out of here real quick, people, because I know y'all got things to do. Let's see. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? And I forgot to get the freaking clamps. All right, so these are going in the gamer room. I was looking at it, like, wait a minute, there should be 4 rows of these. This has got to run through the entire shop. This can't be it. So I just realized I got the wrong ones here. We got 2 sets of chasers. These go upstairs in the gaming room. The one we painted on the wall, I need lights in there back because I don't even know where the screen's at. We turn the lights out. The screen's that dark. All right, everything's good. Everything's good. We're shut down. Let's take this down right out real quick. So in the meanwhile, while I'm doing the shop, hold on a minute. Kind of do button to push it back here. Are we off on this thing? Oh, charges in this one. It's just going to charge. All right. So meanwhile, I'm in the shop doing this stuff right here downstairs. I'm decorating the upstairs and redoing my upstairs again. So the kitchen, I can't wait. Kitchen is going to look really nice. And we're going to keep it in the mommy rice kind of style. And that's what we're working on right now. So right now, we got the LED lights are real cool. I like them. But we're going to put a set. I just ordered LED lights. They're going to be coming pretty soon. They're going to wrap up on these corners. Up in these corners real nicely. That's where I have them at. Because I got these on dim, and I got these actually on a much more... Okay. Yeah, I put a fire stick for the projection screen in here. I'm gonna watch my. I'm gonna watch. Let's see. I do some jellyfish. I want to get the Christmas music on it too. Nice. I like that. All right. So So you're going to hook up the kitchen, didn't I? But I made a mistake. I forgot I had 6 chairs. I got the order for 4, so I didn't get more of them. So this tabletop right here, oh, I can't wait to show you. I picked that already. It's going to be gorgeous. So the tabletop right here is going to be gray, but the placemats I got a bit of a pink, pastel pink, and light blue going through it. To kind of give out that kind of, I want a little pink throughout the entire area because I want to give that kind of a 80s kind of style to it. So these are already going to be removed because they conflict with the lights we have upstairs. And I'm going to put new lights in here. I might put these in blue up here. And then I'm going to put the hot pink all the way around here. So how we're going to pink is we're going to use, oh, I remember that. Yeah. They have to be special lights. So there's a difference between these lights and weatherproof lights. Weatherproof lights have a bit of a heavy, thick coating. It gives off a much, much softer glow. Much softer glow. So these are a little bit more harsh, but the ones we have give off a much softer glow. Those are the ones, those are the wrong ones, those ones going upstairs. They're going to be strung right here, here, and here. And then I'm going to put a border piece that comes up from here. So that way we have a little bit of a kind of a shield from it. So it pushes out, hits the ceiling, and soft glows across the ceiling. That's what we're going to be doing with that. That's the other project we're working on here. So all this has got to be taken out. No, I'm not taking this, I'm leaving this in. But we bought a new crock pot. I bought one of those old-fashioned percolators, the 55-cup percolators with the old-fashioned ones. But a couple of cool stuff in here, a new toaster, all that stuff like that for this section over in here. That's going. Air fryer, which is going in there. That's going to be removed. And I have a plumber coming in to rip out my sink because I don't like my sink. So I'm having the sink removed. I want the freaking copper one. That's what I want. I like that copper or brass or whatever, green or whatever. But I want this removed out of here. This is going to go because it's going to, remember seeing the faucets when you turn them on and the water turns a different color because it has a laser light in it where it has a kind of a UV light. That I definitely want in there. Change all this out. It needs a garbage disposer in there. I have no idea what the heck they had over there. I don't need a dishwasher because I wash everything up by hand anyway, which I don't really care about that. And then the deck has to be inspected next year, repainted, redone, and then I can start setting up for what I'm going to put on the deck. So we have a little bit more work to do in here. This is still going to be my workstation here. And as you know, what we're working in here to do, we're going to turn this into a vintage movie theater. So we got the rugs sparked off the whole thing in here. So this is where we're going to put the trim at around here. So we're going to build that customized trim. It's going to have a little bit of gold, a little silver, and a little bit of a kind of a metallic red around the flowers and stuff to get the pop a little bit. Right here and here at the bottom, we're going to get rid of the Star Wars posters. Got to go. I found some old posters online on eBay. They got old ones like like Singing in the Rain, stuff like that. The old posters from back in the day. These got to go. They can't be in here either. Neither can that guy be in here either because they're not supposed to be in here. See how that retro style, see that retro doorbell, how that looks? That's the kind of style I want in here. You ever watch BioShock? That kind of retro look that BioShock has? That's what I want in here. So yeah, so it's going to be pretty nice. I'm definitely changing out that fixture right there. That's going to be done. We got to put something nice in there. I would like to put a chandelier in there, but it's not going to work. And we're missing something here. We're definitely missing lights in here. There we go. They weren't on. All right. And as you can see, the rug for in here. We got rid of the other one. Got another one put in. And still working on the blue lounge. So we got some cool things we're going to put in for the blue lounge. I'm definitely going to be putting up more of these are off right now. I'm then going to put in a couple more of the stars for the ceiling. That's got to go. That's definitely got to go. I got to get something more artsy in there. And that's got to go because that is the wrong color. It's supposed to all match together. You can't use put too much into everything. You're supposed to, at home it's supposed to be nice. At the end of the day, it doesn't make a difference where you live. At the end of the day, as long as it's nice, You have to have this, that, and the other. As long as it's nice. As long as it's the place that you can call home. At the end of the day, you can sit down and relax and just enjoy yourself. I was showing people this right here. It's a real working fireplace. I had it inspected before the wintertime came up. It works perfectly fine. I can't burn it because of my respiratory issues. Can't be around the smoke, can't be around the soot, can't be around the ash. So basically what's in there is those lamps that you get that has the flames that flicker from it. Yeah, I got them all embedded around the fireplace, around the wood, and I got it running from here back into here, and I got some of that granite that you paint, allow it to blend it into the fireplace. I had chasers on the stairs, but we had problems with those. Those didn't want to react right. We got to do the hallway next. Hallway's going to have to be done. Can't figure out what to do with the hallway yet. really haven't figured out. Oh, I thought we made 3D map, but I'm not sure yet. And the attic is being cleaned out as we speak because, as I told you before, I got plans for the attic. Even though it freaks me out, I'm still going to be in there. All right, this is my Japanese, well, it's going to be my Japanese slash anime and arcade room. And here, that's the screen we painted over here on the wall. Right there, 135-inch Phantom technology over there. This is my little office set up over here. This I'm getting rid of because that thing gives me headaches. So we're going to do the plexiglass, rear projection plexiglass, and we're going to get a couple of those projectors. I'm buying a couple of those LG projectors, those Sunbeam ones. We need about a couple of those, one for downstairs and one for upstairs. All right, so these are for this right here. You know what? I'm gonna put my chasers on right now. Because if I can kill two birds with one stone and I don't have to work, get as much knocked out as possible, that works for me at the end of the day. That's why I said, I'm not trying to be rude, but I don't want toys all over my house. I don't. I mean, to each his own. Everybody got their own way on how they want to live. But at the end of the day, that's me. I don't want toys all over my freaking house. The downstairs is supposed to look like a downstairs kitchen, looks like a kitchen. You know, people I can turn on all my lights in my house and you wouldn't be, it looks just like a regular house. It's different because there's LED lights fired off. But at the end of the day, we have lights throughout the entire home. Just I choose to use LED lights because I like to use them. But anyway, like I said, I got a place for everything. I don't even like having the stuff down there having the theater room right now. It drives me nuts. That Darth Vader's helmet and all that stuff there, I don't want that stuff in there. Period. So I'm going to fire these up. Give you a look at these. Oh, look at you, Taku. Taku, where you at? In your room? Were you in your room? Is your projector on in your room right now? Let me see. You probably ran out of time. Yeah, you did run out of time. Okay, let's get you set up in here, buddy boy. Buddy boy, I'm going to get you an Apple TV back here. I'm taking this and get your Apple TV. So at least I can just put your programs in wherever you want. Yeah. You watch some Paw Patrol? Probably watch that. Now, your adapter's acting weird. Okay, yeah. When these things act funny, there's supposed to be a menu at the bottom. Gotta reset this thing. Yeah, I got you. I'm looking at it right now. Don't worry about it. I got you. We went shopping for Taco. Taco's room is gonna be hooked up. We've got everything. Got matching curtains. You got some canary curtains that match. We don't need them on here because you don't want them on there. But we got the matching canary curtains right here. We got a huge banner that comes across here that comes from, he's going to like banner. It's got fish and stuff like that all over it. Pretty cool. Cover this up right here for him. We got new comforters coming in to match this, and this. So these all match together. I'm actually building him a little bed that fits out from here to here. So this will fit in a nice, neatly. He's not laying over the side. So we're going to put something in there for him. Make a little bed area right here. So you can basically sit there and perch there. This right here is going to have a nice little area that's going to pull out and set up where he can basically put a little sofa area where he can watch his screen. Because he tries to get right to the corner here and tries to jump. I don't want him to get hurt. So we're going to put a nice little sofa area there. So that we can fold underneath it. We can lock it back in place over there. And that we can sit down and chill. Look, he's waiting for the screen to come on right now. Taco. Turn to watch. So doesn't know. I'm not going to put the mice on. Mice make you go nuts, man. You be running around to 100 miles an hour. Mice be ramming them up. Let's see if we got something else you can watch. What about tropical fish? Want to do tropical fish? Oh, they got a new one. Taco. They got a new one. Hold on. Let's pass that. Yeah, they got a new one. They got a new one in there. You want to check out the new one? Want to check out the new one, Taco? Want to check out the new one? Which one you want to watch? Hold on. I said which one's attracting. And into that one. You don't like the fish. That's not a form right there. So it looks like a TV. That's not even Taco paint yet. You see Taco's paint. You don't see when this paint is going to look more amazing than this. Oh yeah, I'm doing a customized on that one. We got a mouse game on this one. How are we going on this one? Catch a mouse. We got to finish this screen because this screen's not done yet. He's supposed to have a border around it with cats and stuff and all stuff coming out of it. So it'll be pretty cool. But we'll get to it. We got plenty of time, don't we? Round? Ooh. Take a look. It looks just like you. Literally, that looks just like you. Look at that right there. He's coming there. Oh, got your attention, didn't it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Got his attention. So that ground noise he makes that in everything he does. I thought there was something wrong with him at the end of the day, but it's not. He literally makes that noise. Hold on, I got you. Hold on. Cat TV. There you go. This one you like the most. All right, enjoy yourself. Just don't go rampaging through the house like a madman. Let's see in there. I don't know where he gets that from, that weird growl. He does that growl every time. All right, what we're going to do, because I got to get some sleep here. It's getting kind of late. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to wait until tomorrow to set this up so you guys can get a chance to see it. When I get up in the morning, I'm going to show you the first glance of the unicorn. You'll get a chance to see that. So we're going to knock out the unicorn and the Phantom Gamer paint. We're doing both, get them out way to the testing of both of them, get them done, get them set up. And like I said, we're going to have those chasers. So you'll be getting a box of those right there. Those are the chasers right there for your setup. And also sound activate. You can add music to it. You can actually hook it up with your cell phone and do other cool stuff with it, and you're good. Let me turn this off right here, because I'm going to get myself a bowl of cereal and watch some cartoons. And put his remote control back so we don't lose it. He'll be better all day. All right, gotta go. Thank you all, and God bless.